Hello, I'm Michael Reed of AuthenticAstrology.com. I offer consultations, courses, and video courses in the ancient art and science of Vedic astrology. If you're interested in scheduling with me or interested further in any of my courses, please feel free to visit my website, which is linked above. So, you've been through the thick of it, and from the manure that you've been through, some potential is finally beginning to blossom. Now that you're kind of wiping the you-know-what off of yourself, right? You're beginning to feel a greater sense of clarity, and you're having a clear idea of how things can finally come together a bit more easily. But there's still that one nagging fear, isn't there? And that nagging fear relates to whether or not you're going to have the level of support for your plan that you feel you're going to need. And the more you think about whether or not you're going to have that level of support, the deeper that fear becomes. And so in the midst of all that tension, that new doubt that is surfacing after you just got rid of the old doubt and kind of went and pushed it out of the way, well, here's a whole new set of circumstances that you feel like you're dealing with. And so one part of you is going, yeah, you know what? I'm not doing that again. And so you feel compelled to prove a point. You tried diplomacy in this situation, and now you're beginning to feel like, you know what, it's going to be my way or the highway. I'm not going to take any opposition to this. Instead, it's time for drastic action. But if you examine your approach, you're likely going to find that that sense of immediacy that's driving you is really just related to you feeling that you need support for your plan, right? And because you don't feel like you have that support, you feel like you're going to do something drastic, or you're going to try to prove that you deserve that support. But do you really need validation for where your heart is? Or can you not just trust in the essence of your plan? You've been through all this before. Why do you need to doubt your plan again? Just because somebody else is not rushing forward to aid and assist you with putting your plan in place, or perhaps they're just not rushing forward to aid and assist you in the way that you would like them to, it doesn't mean that you're making the wrong choice. So why act out in order to feel that you need to prove that your plan is worthy? Do you doubt your plan? And if you do doubt your plan, why? Okay, you've worked through this. You need less support than you feel that you do. Take a look back at all the actions that have brought you to this present moment in time. Look back at all the processes that you've worked through to get to this specific moment. You've been through this before. You don't need to go through it again. You have what you need in place, and a greater level of what you need will come your way if you simply trust yourself and trust in the essence of your plan. On the 19th of August at 7 p.m. London time, I'm going to be hosting a group session on Rahu and Ketu. For everyone who registers for this group session, I'm going to look at Rahu and Ketu in your horoscope. You can make your chart anonymous if you want to, and I'll tell you about the placement of the nodes in your own individual horoscope and what that means for you. Now, there are limited spaces on this webinar course because I need to be able to attend to the needs of everyone who's attending, so I have to limit it to somewhere between 10 to 15 registrants. So if you're interested in registering, I do highly recommend that you visit the page that's linked above. That's going to do it for this look at the full moon in Dhanishtha Nakshatra on the 15th of August, 2019. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.